Caught my dad hitting on my friends. I should start this post by saying my dad cheated on my mom while she was pregnant with me, with my now stepmom, and they promptly got divorced shortly before I was born. I grew up with my mom many states away, and she met an amazing man she had a daughter with, and we are all very close. My pops is a real good dude. He even bought a townhouse in the town I grew up in, and paid a mortgage on it to fly down with my stepmom, who I adore, and visit at least one weekend a month my entire childhood. As an adult I moved away from home and live in a pretty touristy, resort mountain town, and my dad and stepmom were of retiring age and ended up buying a house here, and for the first time in 29 years of life, we all began living in the same place. It's been great. We have dinner together lots and celebrate holidays and birthdays together and have felt like we've been able to make up for lost time. Since moving here, my dad has also begun helping a ton with my business and done lots of accounting work for it completely pro bono. Like I said, he's a really good guy. I found out a few weeks ago, though, that he's been soliciting friends and employees of mine for paid sexual encounters. Multiple friends and employees have come to me separately complaining about this. Given his history with my mom, I believed them. I talked to my therapist and thusly confronted him, and he admitted to it. He said he thinks he has an intimate addiction problem and that after 34 years of marriage to my stepmom, she's 11 years older than him and in her upper 70s, that things had grown stale in the bedroom. He also pleaded with me to keep my mouth shut. I of course told my birth mother, who just laughed and said what a dumbass. She has zero connection nor desire to talk to my stepmom and hasn't. Anyways, he and my stepmom own lots of real estate together, and their lives have been so financially intertwined for so long that a divorce would be ugly and financially ruin both of them. Not to mention, and I know this sounds selfish, but my stepbrother and I are the sole recipients of said real estate whenever the time comes, so this could affect our futures as well. So I don't want to ruin my dad, nor my stepmom, nor my stepbrother and I's futures, but if there's one thing I believe in, it's fidelity. Especially given how his cheating meant my tiny little mind growing up in a very confusing and difficult to understand situation that I just couldn't process as a little guy. I told my dad that no father should ever put his son in a situation like this, one where I have to keep a secret from my own stepmother who I love very much for the rest of her and my own days. It's sad. I don't know if I'm looking for advice. More just want to tell the story and hear people's thoughts and unique perspectives. And remind you that these HBO-esque dramatic narratives do in fact often happen in real life.